Hello everyone, it's Patricia. Welcome to my channel. Today is the much anticipated Bring Back My Bar First Impression Cold Sniffs video. Now, what happens with Bring Back My Bar? If you're new to Scentsy, basically Scentsy fans, consultants, anyone can vote on old scents to come back, and you vote on twice a year, and the top 20 come back. Sometimes they add 5 bonus scents. So in this case we have 25 scents that are returning from January 1st to 31st only. Now we'll talk at the end of the video how you can get around that just a little bit. But in this cold sniffs video, I try to keep it slightly short. I feel the warm review is more important. So we're going to talk a little bit about my thoughts and impressions, how strong things are kind of on cold, that kind of thing. Now as a YouTuber, we try to get videos out to you guys quickly. So make sure you check out as many people's videos as you can, gather all your information, form a list, check it twice, and order early in the month. Try to warm things, and then if you really like things, you can add them in Scentsy Club or stockpile before the cutoff date. So the other thing I try to do is I try to warm the bars quite a bit, kind of after about the 8th. I have a Zumba class, and what I do is I try to bring my bars, all my bars, to my students to smell, and I don't like the cubes to be missing, but probably starting January 8th, I'm going to be melting like crazy. Towards the end of the month, I will get a combo video, which will be my empties and warm review, and you'll have a lot more detail about all the scents that way. I've also been melting some of the scents in Tester Tuesday, so if you Google some of the scents, you might see them come up. But yeah, so today let's get into it. We don't want to waste too much time gabbing. Hopefully I don't get interrupted. I have a sick child downstairs, and he's a boy, and he is got a man cold, but it's more like the flu. So my daughter is helping out, but he's doing a lot better today. So let's get into it. So these bars came yesterday, and they were really, really cold when they showed up. So I wanted to let them warm up, then kind of smell them. So I smelled them last night, and then I smelled them again today. And we're going to go through each one. I'll write the scent notes, and I'll just let you know what I think. So the first one, let's go in alphabetical order. So the first one, we're going to start off on a high. It's one of my new favorite scents, may even be my favorite Scentsy scent. There's a few up there that I really, really like, and this one is Apple S'mores. So let me tell you what Scentsy says. We're going to condense the scent notes. I'm not going to read the whole scent description for every bar. The scent notes are harvest apple, cinnamon glaze, coconut milk, toasted marshmallow, vanilla creme. It's got an accent aigu or grave, I can't remember. It's a French thing. And cedarwood. So this was in Tester Tuesday. You can get a full in-depth review on that video. But this is a terrific scent. It is strong. It performs well. You get a strong punch of apple. You get a deep apple and almost like a little tiny candied twist, and I think that's the marshmallow creeping in. You get the toastiness of the marshmallow. You get the cedarwood, a little bit of char, tiny bit. Some people don't like char, but this is good. Cinnamon, I think a little bit. It kind of gives the depth of the apple, so you might, you non-cinnamon fans, be careful with this one. You might still detect the cinnamon. But this is so good. I'm going to try to keep this video short, but I highly recommend giving Apple S'mores a try if you love apple scents. Anyway, I can't get it out. We'll just go with that. Apple S'mores. Love it. The second one we're going to talk about is banana nut bread. Scentsy says the scent notes are bananas, nuts, and spices. So this one is definitely a fan favorite, and I do like it. It's probably a medium to strong on cold scent, and I think I have warmed this very briefly downstairs in my open concept space. It wasn't a standout for me, just because that's a very hard area to get a great scent through. Now I find the banana is very artificial to me, but I think banana is extremely hard to pull off in home fragrance. I definitely get a little bit of the nuts. Spices, not so much. I definitely get a strong banana note, tiny bit of nut. It reminds me of the same banana that you have in banana berry. Obviously, take out the strawberry, but it's that twangy, kind of bright, artificial, marshmallow peeps banana, the banana syrup that they put in slushy cones, that kind of thing. It does not scream authentic banana bread to me. That's just me. But I think that this is going to be well loved. Obviously, it keeps coming back, so people are going to be adding that into their Scentsy Club like mad. Okay, scent number 3, Beach. Beach has papaya, honeydew, and coconut. Now, the very first time I smelled this, what happened was I had a whole bunch of mini testers given to me by my sponsor. At the time, she was not my sponsor, but I was really getting into Scentsy, and I said, can I have whatever testers you have, and I just want to smell everything. This was a standout for me. You can smell the papaya, you can smell the coconut, and you can smell like a little bit of honeydew. If honeydew scares you, I think you'd still be okay because this is a really nice scent. This scent reminds me of like a yummy suntan lotion, but I picture some sexy man standing there on the beach saying, would you like me to rub this on your back? Oh my gosh, it's so good. I'd say a medium strength, but man, this is nice. And for some reason, oh, there we go. Yeah, you get a little bit more papaya on the bottom, but this is a good scent. It's well loved. Beach. I suggest you check out that one as well. Okay, the next one we're going to talk about is called Blonde Wood and Moonflower. And Scentsy has put the notes in gray to try to pick up a little bit better. The other thing I want to mention is I don't remember seeing this on any other. This is an old bar, but well, maybe they've actually made a lot of writing on the inside of the bar, a little bit more visible. And they've taken away, oh no, I can see it actually. I can see the pour date. Very hard to see. This one was poured December 4th, 2018. So you have to look at an angle, but right around this area you can see a pour date inscribed in the plastic. Very, very hard to see. This one, like I said, December 4th, 2018. So they say Scentsy wax doesn't need to cure, but I have found that the Bring Back My Bar scents from July, I warmed them right away like I did. I plan to do for this one. Then I warmed them. I'm trying to finish them up now. They're definitely stronger as the months go by, so just something to keep in mind. So Blonde Wood and Moonflower. Let's read the scent notes for this one. Okay, warm wood, amber, moonflower, white roses, and lilies. This one, I get amber, and it's kind of, to me, it's like a little bit of a darker amber, which I think I'm not a fan of the darker amber, and I get a light floral with lots of wood. This one, I'm not a fan of. Just personally, it's not in my scent wheelhouse. The amber gives it that volatile, high pitch, and like I said, it feels like a dark amber. So some scents have white amber or light amber, and I think I'm okay with that, but Blonde Wood and Moonflower is not my fave. So next we are going to talk about Blue Raspberry Ice. Beautiful color packaging. I have warmed a bar of this in the past. The scent notes for this are cherry, white lemon, and blue raspberry. Now this one has a super long scent description, but basically they're trying to say that you remember back in the day when you used to chase down the ice cream truck and you get those rockets with the red, white, and blue. That's what they're trying to replicate in this bar. And that's, to me, I mean, it does smell like that, but you get a really strong lemon presence. You get icy lemon, and you definitely get the blue raspberry. I don't really get a lot of cherry. It's a very high, sweet scent. It's very, very tangy and zippy. I would say maybe medium intensity. When I warmed this before, I liked it. I didn't love it. It wasn't a huge standout for me, but obviously I had an old bar, so I'm going to give that a try and see what I think. It's pretty good. On cold, it's a nice, yummy, sweet scent. Great for a kid's room, especially. Okay, Blueberry Rush. And look at that blue. Sexy. Okay, Blueberry Rush has blueberry, cranberry, black currant, and pomegranate. And I've done Tester Tuesday on this. This is a deep, rich, dark blueberry scent. I pick up a lot of the currant. I don't really pick up cranberry, and I don't really pick up, what else is it? Pomegranate, I don't think. But it's definitely a mix, a deep, dark, rich scent. Very, very strong. Lasts, I think, a long time if my memory serves me correct. Again, you can check back with that video, but this one, I'm probably going to get daggers, but I don't know if I really like this one very much. But I will be warming it again, and I may sneak in a bakery note to this and see what I think. But anyway, everybody loves Blueberry Rush. It's a huge fan favorite, so I would definitely check it out. Okay, the next one is Cashmere. Woo! That one won't focus. Okay, Cashmere is a sheer floral. It has Moroccan jasmine, lily of the valley, and bergamot. Now, as far as I know, lily of the valley is an extremely hard scent for people to replicate in fragrance oil, so I'm not sure about that, but anyway. This one I like. I don't love, but I like. It reminds me of something that I cannot put my finger on. I've smelled it 3 times now. Basically, I get like a... It reminds me of some sort of soap, but I don't think most people would say that. And it also has like almost like, you know, like when you smell paper, lots of paper, fresh paper. Kind of has a little bit of that vibe. I'm making it sound terrific, aren't I? And definitely, I think what it is it does have the Moroccan twist. So I recently burned a Moroccan argan oil candle from Yankee that I loved. And that Moroccan twist, it definitely gives it like a deep sophistication. But I'm interested to warm this. This is something I'm very intrigued with. So that's Cashmere. Okay, the next one we have is Central Park Pralines, dark brown. Now I have warmed through a bar of this. It will be in my empties at the end of the month. Let me just tell you, the scent notes are roasted pecans, caramel, and cinnamon sugar. Now, when you put this in the warmers, I'm just going to say it's pretty strong. It's one of John Sparks' favorites. And it's great. It's not as sweet as you would think. When it says caramel, to me there's not a lot of caramel. There's definitely that cinnamon sugar, but the cinnamon is kind of taking a back seat to that rich, deep, nutty, intense fragrance. The nuttiness is definitely there, and it's deep and rich, like I said. And it did well in my open concept space. What I would love to do, I think this is going to be a standout, even if you wanted to add something sweet to this, like toffee butter crunch or something to just bump up the sweetness. So if you like very, very sweet scents, you may want to mix this a little bit. But yeah, I really, really like that one. It's good. Okay, the next one is Coconut Cotton. This is a light blue wax, and scent notes for this are cotton, coconut milk, citrus, and sandalwood. Okay, this one is going on Tester Tuesday right now. This one, to me, doesn't have a very strong fragrance. It smells a lot like coconut, but it smells a lot like paraffin wax. And what I had some testers that had gone white in color, and they didn't have any kind of smell. They just smelled like gross wax, and I thought, somebody gave me testers that were already used, or they took out the proper wax and put in replacement wax. But I'm finding that I am not picking up a great strength throw with this one as I warm it. And maybe I'm in the minority, but yeah, I would say for me, I will probably either sell this, or obviously I'm going to warm some of it for you, but I will not be stockpiling that. I just get a lot of, to me it smells like wax with coconut and a tiny bit of floral. That's what I get. And it's fairly light on cold. And so far it's not very strong in my warmer, but again, I might troubleshoot that around my home. Okay, now we have Dark Harbor, and that is an outstanding color. Dark Harbor says kaffir lime, mint, blue-green mint, watery ocean lavender, and mysterious amber. Not just regular amber, mysterious. Scentsy, I don't know with the scent descriptions. Okay, definitely get a strong punch of the lime. Definitely get the seaside note, and I also pick up lavender, which I never did before. I do not really pick up that amber. The mysterious amber is mysteriously hidden, so maybe amber's there to kind of carry the scent and kind of make it last and kind of bring it through the air, but I'm not really getting a ton of amber with this, so if you're scared of amber, you may still like that. I would say it's about a medium intensity now. When I warmed it in the past, I did not get the greatest results with that one. Always keep in mind when I do Tester Tuesday, I'm using testers that could be very old, so it'll be better results with this bar. This bar is fresh. It was poured December 5th. So, and actually the date on this one is way up near the top. So anyway, okay. The next one is a golden wax, and it is called Fields of Gold. And it's almost like a mustardy, honey mustard color. The scent notes on this are bergamot, apple, plum, cashmere woods, and patchouli. Okay. So far I'm not a fan of this one. I definitely pick up patchouli. I don't think I'm against patchouli. I definitely pick up woods and I pick up bergamot. I do not pick up any apple and I do not pick up any plum. And I love apple and I love plum, so I wish those were bumped up a bit. But yeah, this is not my favorite. I can't even get it out. I don't even know if I want to get it out. But let me smell the bottom. It's kind of a masculine, deep, rich, smoky, a little bit like that patchouli kind of brings in like almost like a smoky characteristic. It'll probably be, yeah, I will warm it for you guys and let you know what I think, because you never know, things might change. But that one's not my favorite. Kind of wondering who voted for that. If you voted for Fields of Gold, give me a golden heart down below. Okay, the next one is French Kiss. French Kiss. Now my daughter, we had a tiniest little sample of French Kiss and she really, really liked the sample. I never smelled it at all. So this one, the notes are fig, coconut pulp, cedar, and caramel. Some people are scared of fig scents, but this one, it's nice. It's not overly fig. I find it also smells a little bit waxy, and it's probably the coconut. The coconut, maybe my brain is thinking like coconut oil. You know how that, when it hardens, it gets kind of like that smell. But you can definitely smell coconut, a little bit of fig. Cedar, yes. Caramel, no. I can't smell caramel. But maybe caramel will come out. I'm not one that likes to rub the bars. I don't know why. I'd rather pop them out and smell the bottom. But when you are trying to decide, like I said, watch lots of videos, but also if there's a consultant around you that has, I still don't smell caramel. If there's a consultant around you that has the kit, track them down and smell them. Sometimes it's nice if you're going to order something, order them through that consultant to show them your support. But also there's like, sometimes they do bring back my bar bingos and things like that. I'm not really into that stuff. I don't really have time for bingos, but I do bring them to my work. I bring them to my Zumba class. I let people smell them. I also bring this sheet and I let people take the sheet home, circle which ones they like. So if you're going to do that, if you're a consultant, try to be prepared and have that with you. But anyway, definitely try to give them a smell if you have access to that, because smelling them in person is always better than hearing about them. So yeah, French Kiss, that will be interesting. I am excited to try that one. It's pretty light on cold. Light to medium. Yeah, pretty light. And almost like a sophistication with that one. Okay, I'm rambling. Happy birthday. Happy birthday is sparkling sugar, whipped cream, and vanilla. And this one is strong, and to me it feels like it has caramel in it, like an underlying caramel or something that gives it a deep richness. It reminds me a little bit of Christmas Cuddles Take Out the Bourbon. Yeah, it's got that strong vanilla. It almost reminds me of the vanilla cake before you bake the cake, the strong smell of that doughy batter. Because vanilla cake doesn't really have a lot of smell to it, really. But before you bake the cake, lots of vanilla. You know, that one's at least a medium strength, but vanilla scents you got to be careful with, because sometimes when you warm them, they are not so strong. But Jumpin' Jellybean was in last week's Tester Tuesday. This one, when I opened it last night, I was surprised. It is strong in the package. Very, very strong. It smells a lot like green apples and pears, and then you get a very strong presence of lemon and sugar. And it's a great performer for the first few hours, and then it really dips down dramatically. So I would say a few hours you get Jumpin' Jellybean, and then it goes goes pretty low. So if you're someone that likes to leave your scents in days and days, I'm not sure if you'll be pleased with that one, but give it a try. If it's something that intrigues you, pick up a bar and see. The next one is My Home. It is a maroon wax. I have warmed a partial bar of this in the past, many moons ago. My daughter really commented that she loves this scent. So this one is described as scent notes of cinnamon and floral. My Home. And I get definitely cinnamon and definitely floral. And it's an interesting combination. I'm not sure if I love it with my nose, but my daughter really loved it. So and this might be one that we might have to get and put in her room because she likes it so much, but I will definitely warm it. Now when I warm the bars, I don't warm them in, entirely through. I can't get through 25 bars entirely in like 2.5 weeks, but I will warm at least a few cubes or try to of each scent. Okay, the next one is Red Candy Apple. And this one is a dark red wax, and it's described as Macintosh apples, raspberry jam, berries, and strawberry milk with brown sugar and cotton candy. So there's a lot going on. Yes, I like this one. This one, I like apples a lot, so I think that makes a big difference. This, you can pick up a Mac apple, you can pick up fruit, and you can pick up like a sugariness. And almost a little bit of a twist of the brown sugar. I think that's what gives it a little bit. The brown sugar obviously smells very different from white sugar and that kind of thing. But yeah, this is nice. I think I'm really going to like this. And I think my daughter is really going to like this too. She likes fruity scents. So I'm excited. This is one of the standouts for me. Red Candy Apple. Okay, we're making our way. We're making our way. The next one is Rockin' Ruby RAZZ. This is a super vibrant reddish pink. And the scent notes on this are orange, strawberry, and candy glaze. And this is strong on cold. Medium to strong. You can definitely pick up the orange, you can definitely pick up the berries, and you can definitely pick up a sweetness of the candy glaze. It's very sweet. It's like sweet fruit punch. That's what it reminds me of. Fruit punch gone wild. This is another one of my daughter's favorites. So she loves fruity scents, fruit punch type scents. So great. And that was formerly a kid's scent. So just so you know. The next one we have is Rum Raisin Cookie. It is almost like a light brown wax. Scentsy says this has cookie dough. Oh, sorry. How come? Okay, it says freshly baked cookie dough. So wouldn't it be cookies? Because if you have cookie dough, that would be dough. Anyway, freshly baked cookie dough, blah, blah, blah. It has rum, raisin, and clove. Scentsy, you're not making any sense. This one I love. This is good. You've got the cinnamon. You've got the dough. You've got that raisin. And normally I'm not a big fan. I love raisins just to eat. But if they're baked and stuff, I hate them. They get all gushy. I gotta pick them out. It's a big buzzkill. I'm sure I'm not the only person that hates raisins inside things, but I love it in this. I love it in this because this is in scent form and I don't have to pick the raisins out at all. This is so nice. I've been warming this in my home. I think I've only warmed 3 cubes, but I'm excited to try this in my open concept space. It doesn't scream super strong to me. Maybe a medium, just shy of medium, like low medium. But it's so nice. You can smell that oats. It reminds me of Cozy Kitchen, but add raisins. It's so good. Anyway, that's a standout for me. Rum Raisin Cookie. The next one I was super scared about because I had 2 testers, mini testers, and they smelled disgusting. And the next one is Sea Salt Mist, and it's like a greenish wax. And the scent notes for this are driftwood. Sorry, so I don't look at my head here. Ocean mist, beach grass, sea salt, mandarin, and amber. Okay, so I think something was wrong with my testers for sure, because the great news is this smells pretty good. The testers smelled disgusting, like revolting. This reminds me of a light, sweet oceanic scent, that breezy driftwood, with that little sea salt kind of twist and a bit of a floral vibe. I do like it. The mandarin lends a bit of sweetness. The amber's not too strong. It's like a white amber, which is, I think, why I like it. This is good. I think I'm going to like this better. So that goes to show you, testers can kind of go bad. So if you're a consultant, try to do something with your testers. Don't let them sit around. Warm them, do something with them. Give them away. Make samples. Do something. The next one we have is Southern Evening. This one is described as French lavender, geranium, fruits, and white musk. Now this one I really, really like on cold. It's pretty strong, I would say a medium strength. I have warmed this in Tester Tuesday. It was a little bit of a letdown. I think you need to warm this in a smaller room. A bedroom would be great. You can definitely smell the geranium. You can smell that musk. It's a deep, rich, perfumey scent. It reminds me of being on vacation and having some sort of like florals that are just hitting you with the musk. It's good. It's good. It's good. I like that one. I'm hoping good things. Obviously, I'm going to stick to a bedroom just from my past experience, but I do like that one a lot. The next one is Sticky Cinnamon Bun. This one is described as cinnamon, sweet icing with nutty nuances. Now, almost probably in my very early Tester Tuesday experience did I warm this. And it wasn't a big standout for me. And let me tell you why. You have to really, really like cinnamon to like this. There's no real bakery note to this. There's no real dough or bun. You get the cinnamon, you get a sweetness from the glaze, and you get a tiny bit of nut. So I would say 75% cinnamon. And it's very dangerously hinting with that like hot cinnamon. It doesn't scream bakery cinnamon to me, so it's basically a bakery like trying to go to hot cinnamon, lots of it, 75%. Then you get a little bit of icing sugar kind of glaze, and then you also get a little bit of nuttiness, and you don't get any bakery bun note. That's what I get. I'm still going to warm this. It's about a medium strength. I'm still going to warm this and let you know how it does. But I'm a little bit underwhelmed, I guess, by that one. In the past, I have been. The next one is such a beautiful color. I love it. I love it. I love it. It is the beautiful dark blue. Look at that. Thunderstorm. This one is just very vague. It says it's sharp, spicy, outdoor fragrance. Well, let me read you the scent description so you can see. There's really no scent notes. It says very refreshing, sharp, spicy, outdoor fragrance like the breeze in a storm. So most times in a storm, you're not outside. I'm not anyway, but if this is what the storm smells like, I'm going outside from now on. It's like a very deep, it's got that floral, but it's like a clean floral, a nice, bright, I don't know, I think this is gonna kill it in my open concept space. I think it's pretty strong. Somebody I know, I think it might have been Adrian, said it gave her a headache. So if floral kind of scents or bright, strong, clean scents give you a headache, maybe start, if you want to try this out, start it in a bigger area and work down. It might not be a great bathroom scent because it might blow the bathroom out of the house. The next one, Vanilla Suede. And this is a huge fan favorite. But Vanilla Suede is described as vanilla, amber, it says rich amber, hints of sandalwood and spice, and says a slightly masculine fragrance. Yeah, it's definitely masculine, probably more than slightly masculine. I do not get a lot of vanilla. I think they should just call this suede. I get suede, I get sandalwood. I don't really get a lot of spice. I kind of get, it's nice. I mean, I'm excited to warm it. I was thinking it might be like sheer leather, but instead of leather, suede, but sheer leather has a bit more perfumey characteristic to me. I'm a little worried about the amber, but it's not too bad. I think there's definitely, you know, when I smell the bottom, I can smell spice. I'm having trouble. Yeah, and you definitely smell sandalwood. Sandalwood, suede, some spice, not very much vanilla. Vanilla is probably just there to blend everything together. But if somebody's scared of typical vanilla scents, this might be a great alternative. Don't let the vanilla part scare you. 2 more left. Pretty Green of Wild Watermelon. Nice bright green. This has watermelon, green apples, and pineapple. When I smelled this last night, I thought it had apple, watermelon, and pear. So I couldn't really pick up on pineapple. And I still don't know if I can pick up on pineapple. It definitely smells like it has pear to me. It's about a medium, maybe just shy of medium, light to medium strength. It's very fresh, it's very fruity. The watermelon doesn't scream out at you like you think it would with the wild watermelon. It's got other things in it. So if you like fruity scents, I think you're really gonna love wild watermelon. Basically that pineapple gives it that little sweet burst of, which smells like pear to me, but anyway, last scent, last but not least, World Traveler. So World Traveler is like, look at that color. That's like, would you describe, how would you describe that? Like slate blue? I don't know, I love it. The color is outstanding. Okay, the scent notes on World Traveler are blackberry, pomegranate, and oak bark. Now this one definitely smells on the masculine side. Not masculine, deep, rich. I do not get blackberry and I do not get pomegranate. I get like a peppery punch to this. With like a woodsy, soapy, like very, I don't know about soapy. Yeah, like a mild soap. A mild soap, hints of like spice, peppery spice, and a cleanliness vibe. I don't know about this one. Seems like a lot of people like this one, so I am excited to see how it blossoms in the warmer. Let's check that out. All right, that's 25 Bring Back My Bar scents. Obviously, the big standout for me is apple s'mores. Love it. I also really like beach. I also really like Central Park pralines. I also really like the red candy apple. And I'm really excited for Thunderstorm. I think those are probably my top 5, but rum raisin cookie has got to sneak in there too. Now, what I would like to know is, from your guys' experience, this will help a lot of people as they read through the comments. Tell me, if you use some of these, what are the great performers? And I want to know if it's great in strength and throw, or is it great as in long lasting? And some of them are both. So please let me know in the comment section below what are some of the standout performers that you've tried from these. And also let me know in the comments below what ones you're really excited about coming back so that other people can benefit from your experience. So the other thing is, I mentioned in the earlier part of the video, what you're going to do is order your scents that you want and then warm them and decide if you're going to put them in your club. The other option is stocking up on the ones that you like. And option 3 would be hold off, hold off, hold off. If you can't decide, add them to your Scentsy club towards the end of the month, and then you have a bit of time. I would pick a 3-month increment, warm through them, and then you can edit the ones that you do not care for, and then keep the ones that you like. Anyway, so that is it. I will see you back in roughly a month and let you know how they do. I'm probably aiming for the last weekend of January, and I'll let you know with a video. Thanks for spending the last 35 minutes with me. As always, I hope you have a great day in your neck of the woods. Take care, and I will see you in the next video.